Hi there. In this video, we're going to talk about how to navigate Schoology, which is Marlington's learning management system. Now, when you unlock your student's iPad, you're going to have to find Schoology, and you'll notice that their icons and their apps, they're going to be arranged in a multitude of different ways. So have your student help you find Schoology is step one, and on my iPad, it's in the Education folder right around the middle of the screen, so if I tap that whole folder, it shows me all the apps inside. And you'll see that Schoology is on the second row and second from the left. That little red 6 that you see by that icon says that there are 6 notifications for me since I last opened the app. And those might be updates or messages, which we'll talk about in just a minute. Now when we open the app, you'll see recent activity, which might be updates from students, or in this case, it's updates from the Schoology educators page that I subscribe to. But most of the time, your students are going to see updates from their classmates or their teachers. And if we look at the whole screen here, let's move our eyes up toward the top left-hand corner where you see those 3 bars in the very top left-hand corner, horizontal bars. If we tap there, you'll see a variety of different options that you can choose. Still looking right around where those 3 bars were, I see an envelope. And if we tap that envelope, we'll see direct messages that your student may receive. Those messages might be from their teacher saying that they left something behind in class, or as a reminder that their homework assignment's due. Or it could be a message from another student saying, hey, I need help with number 7 on our math assignment. A variety of different things. The little person right next to that, right to the right of that envelope, the little person with the addition sign, that's where your students can see requests. Maybe other students want to connect with them. And that's where they can see where those requests come in. And beside there, there's another person with a little plus next to it. And this one's got a little 6. Right beside the person's head, that shows me my actual notifications. And if I tap there, I'm going to see students submitted the quiz, students submitted the screenshot, all these different notifications for me, which looks a little different from my perspective as a teacher than it will for your student, but just to give you the idea. If I tap the X right below that antenna, we're back to where we started. And all of those updates you saw when you entered the app is the Recent Activity tab, which is right under my name, Mr. Cosma, right there at the top of the screen. Beneath Recent Activity, it says Courses, and if your student taps there, they can see all of the courses that they are assigned to, that they're taking, that have a Schoology page. Now, if one of their courses doesn't have a Schoology page, that course won't be listed. But for any course that has a Schoology page, that student will be signed up for it. They'll be subscribed for updates. They can access all of the materials. So let's just tap. I'm going to tap on Math Block 1/4 right at the top of my courses. And if I tap there, the first thing that you see is materials. I'm looking at the left-hand side here. It says materials, and that's going to show all of our course materials that we post for our students to see. And it's organized by week. The math teachers decide to organize it by week. Another teacher may decide to organize it a different way. It's totally up to the teacher, which is kind of the beauty of this whole system. So if I just open up first 9 weeks, that very first folder that you see, that orange folder, I'm going to tap that. You see all of the weeks broken down. And I'm just going to tap on one of those weeks. Let's say week 3. Now you see all of the days broken down. And so I'll tap on Wednesday, that orange folder inside of the week 3. And there you'll see activities posted for that day. The green puzzle piece is just a quick little 5-question self-check that we use in math to determine which activity the student will do. The other link that you see there says Station 2. If the student were to tap on that, it would open up a link from the internet to an online activity that the student can do to either remediate some math skills or push them a little further. Back to the left-hand side of the screen, right below materials, you'll see updates. And if I tap on updates, it's going to show updates that students post. These are not just a private message to me, these go to everyone in the class. So if a student has a question on homework, you'll see Caden there, said, I wasn't here Friday, did I miss any homework? Or Ethan was concerned if we had school tomorrow because Salem canceled already by the time he posted that, and he wanted to know, wait, am I going to school tomorrow? This is a way for students to communicate together in a safe environment that's monitored by the teachers to make sure that everything's appropriate. Below the Updates tab on the left-hand side of the screen again is the gradebook, which some teachers may use. I know in math we stick strictly to Pinnacle for now, but some teachers may decide to use the gradebook in their course. You'll just have to discuss that with your student. Those are the key tabs in Schoology. If we look back at the top left-hand corner and hit the back arrow in the top left-hand corner, those other things that you see there, we don't really get into right now at the middle school, but those may be some things that we get into in the future. How to get out of Schoology? You just tap the circular button at the bottom of your screen, and it'll bring you back to your folder, and you can tap outside of that folder to bring you back to your home screen, where you can go into a lot of different other apps that your child may have for different classes at the middle school. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at the middle school, and we'll be able to help you as much as we can.